Howdy everybody, it's me, Austin, Sun Cave, or whatever moniker you prefer. And today, I'm kind of taking a mental health day. So we're walking, we're talking, and we're gonna have fun on the first day of May. Currently, I am in Southwest Michigan at one of my favorite parks in Barron County, Warren Woods State Park. I'm near the road, and this across the street is private property, so we cannot go that way. But there's a trailhead that I'm standing right in front of, literally the beginning of it. And I'll take you down now so we can look around our surroundings here. I'm unfamiliar with the name of this road. I should know it by now, but I unfortunately do not remember. But this is kind of what it looks like on the edge here. Nothing crazy yet, but I promise it has its breathtaking appeal, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead. I've never actually taken a map of this place, and I think I would actually like a map of this place. But let's look at it together. Warren Woods, natural area, 7 miles to Warren Dunes, which is a sister, basically a sister you know what I mean. Anyways, freaking map of the area. Let me put you on the floor here so we can hold this up. I'm just joking. Anyways, yeah, let's walk, let's talk, man. You know, I just kind of needed some time to myself. And, you know, originally I wanted to listen to some music while I was doing this. I was just going to think about life and walk through here with a set of Bluetooth headphones on. I was going to listen to LSD and the Search for Our God, which I think is just would be like a really epic album to hike to. But seeing as we cannot do that because I forgot to charge my headphones, I thought to myself, why don't I just film a video? It's been a little bit, and lately I've kind of not been liking what I've been putting out talking video wise. I feel like I just kind of meander a little bit. And, you know, I always wanted to get this off the ground. It's a shame I stopped doing it because I feel like it kept me active too. So, as far as like life, I feel pretty secure. Like I could definitely make a lot more money, but I'm not like suffering like I see like some people around me are, like perpetually in some type of financial crisis. And times are hard, you know. I even have moments where I'm biting my nails, but I don't know, I'm not like checking my phone like I used to. I feel at least baseline taken care of. And like another big thing I'm just trying to instill in my life is like I need to be on top of myself because, you know, I spent a lot of time like idolizing being in a relationship when I was in my early 20s. And I got what I wanted in that regard, you know. I got into a connection, and it ultimately wasn't a healthy one, you know? And I think for a long time, I was like running away from my own insecurities in life and my own responsibilities that I would have to eventually come and face by getting into these engagements with other people. I'm not saying I've been engaged multiple times to people. I've only been engaged once. I just mean I've been with several, I've been with people, and I feel like I was just kind of like running from myself. Let's pop a squat for a second. I don't even know what that says. It's kind of, I think it's kind of bowed forward because of like, this is really clay-based soil and it's soft and everything shifts. And this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if I said this before, but I love walking this far back into this park because you get to see all these carvings and trees. Like, it's like a ritual for all the inhabitants here. Is like, you leave your legacy in this village by carving shit into trees. Like, everybody that's lived here has carved something into a tree. Let's see. That one over there. Can I zoom in? Fucking A. But that says CSON 2001 USA. I was probably 4 or 5 years old when that was fucking carved into that tree. That tree was probably considerably smaller, and I find that for some reason that aspect's cool to me, because in a way these carvings still live, because like they get aged and stuff and they warp and stuff, but they're still there, really. And that's the thing I always remind myself too. I say a lot in my videos. One of my best friends in this world told me one time when I was like basically very depressed that, because it was a breakup thing. He's like, these types of things, you don't get through them, you don't get over them, you grow around them, man. You grow around them. You know what I'm saying? It's like scars happen, they're there forever, but they get smaller or more diluted. What does this one say? Oh, another rest in peace, love you. For sad? I don't know, it sounded like someone died though. But yeah, that's like one of my neurodivergent pastimes, is walking through the woods and just reading what people graffitied into nature. This one's a little more recent. Well, recent. I mean, it's 13 years old. Oh my god. I was a sophomore in high school 13 years ago. What the fuck? Rip CJ, I love you. March 30th, 2013. Seems like a lot of people died. 2015. But yeah, it's I lost myself in relationships for a long time, and I still have this like annoying part of me where I'm like kind of like forever looking for a partner and like forever longing secretly for a partner. But like, as much as I crave that, I've grown a lot in the sense that I can literally just walk away from something, And like here, for example, I went out of my comfort zone a couple days ago, and like I texted someone, and like, you know, I could tell like the engagement was dying down. I could tell like, well, maybe I struck out, maybe they don't really think I'm that interesting, and you know, I just kind of never heard from them again, and you know, it is what it is. But the thing was, like, I could have been mad about it, or I could have just taken a positive from it, which is I actually made some footsteps of progress. Because, you know, look, usually I would just be cynical and say, like, why even try? And I didn't do that, you know. I went out of my way to say hi and strike a conversation up with a complete and total stranger that I did not know. And even though it did not pan out the way I wanted it to, well, I really don't know how I wanted it to pan out. I guess it was maybe this whole time I was just trying to prove something to myself. Ah, shit. There's people ahead. And, yeah, I think I'm just going to walk this way a little bit. But, I just needed to prove to myself, I think, that I could talk to somebody. And, you know, I guess rejection never really feels good, but at least, like, I'm kind of at an age where I don't really care either. I mean, like, I'm going to be 30 years old in November. Like, I'm just trying to figure my life out. And then, you know, if, like, somebody just doesn't think that's what they want to do with me, or, like, you know, that's fine. I really appreciate, you know, because, like, trust me, I've been with dishonest people that have led me on and have really fucked me up. And it's not even really, I'm not even going to air out any laundry. Again, I'm going to be 30, like, what am I going to get out of that? I'm just trying to live my life. I've lived in 2 different states since then. I've lived in a major regional U.S. city. It's like, I've done so much shit since then. It's not even, like, worth, like, rehashing shit. Because I've lived life. And it feels good to just feel good, man. I wish, you know, I wish that I could have gone through life starting life a decade ago. Oh, look, I pushed it down. Whoa, almost tripped. I wish that a decade ago I would have had the mentality I do now. But I think I was, like, pretty convinced that I wouldn't really find anyone if I waited. And I still kind of feel that way, because, like, you know, I'm only getting older. And I'm not naive, and, you know, this makes me like a bad person, or people are going to judge me for it. It's fine. I don't really care, but I'd rather be honest, right? I don't want to be a stepdad. I mean, you know, it might be something I have to compromise on later, but still, at this point, I'd rather, like, try to get with somebody and, like, start my own family. And yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying. It's like the hard part, because you get older, more people start having kids, and you're like, oh shit, like, a lot of stuff's changed. But what can you do? I'm just a guy.